Wastewater Engineering Number 1. Question 1. The minimum recommended diameter of sewers is A. 5 centimeters. B. 10 centimeters. C. 15 centimeters. D. 20 centimeters.
The correct answer is option C.
15 centimeters. Question 2. Aerobic bacterias. A. Flourish in the presence of free oxygen. B. Consume organic matter as their food. C. Oxidize organic matter in sewage. D. All the above.
The correct answer is option D.
All the above. Question 3. The rate of accumulation of sludge in septic tanks is recommended as A. 30 liters/person/year. B. 25 liters/person/year. C. 30 liters/person/month. D. 25 liters/person/month.
The correct answer is option A.
30 liters/person/year. Question 4. If 2% solution of a sewage sample is incubated for 5 days at 20 degrees Celsius and depletion of oxygen was found to be 5 parts per million, B.O.D of the sewage is A. 200 parts per million. B. 225 parts per million. C. 250 parts per million. D. None of these.
The correct answer is option C.
250 parts per million. Question 5. If D is the diameter of upper circular portion, the overall depth of a standard egg-shaped section is A. dB 1.25 d. C. 1.5 d. D. 1.75 d. E. 2 d.
The correct answer is option C.
1.5 d. Question 6. If the diameter of sewer is 225 mm, the gradient required for generating self-cleansing velocity is A. 1 in 60. B. 1 in 100. C. 1 in 120. D. None of these.
The correct answer is option C, should be sunk by 50 centimeters.
Question 7. Pick up the correct statement from the following. A. pH value indicates acidity and alkalinity of sewage. B. In acidic sewage, the pH value is less than 7. C. In alkaline sewage, the pH value is more than 7. D. Fresh sewage is generally alkaline. E. All the above.
The correct answer is option C, potentiometer.
Question 8. The non-clog pump which permits solid matter to pass out with the liquid sewage is A. Centrifugal pump. B. Reciprocating pump. C. Pneumatic ejector. D. None of these.
The correct answer is option A, 1.095.
Question 9. Assertion A. Discharging the effluents from the oxidation ponds just upstream of lakes or reservoirs is undesirable. Reason are, the discharged algae get settled in the reservoirs and cause anaerobic decomposition and other water qualities. A. Both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. B. Both A and R are true but R is not a correct explanation of A. C. A is true but R is false. D. A is false but R is true.
The correct answer is option A.
Both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Question 10. The width of a rectangular sewer is twice its depth while discharging 1.5 meters per second. The width of the sewer is A. 0.68 meters. B. 0.88 meters. C. 1.36 meters. D. 1.76 meters.
The correct answer is option C.
1.36 meters. Question 11. Pick up the correct statement from the following. A. In treated sewage, 4 ppm of DO is essential. B. Only very fresh sewage contains some dissolved oxygen. C. The solubility of oxygen in sewage is 95%, that is in distilled water. D. All the above.
The correct answer is option D.
All the above. Question 12. In olden days the type of section adopted in trunk and outfall sewers was A. Parabolic shaped. B. Horseshoe shaped. C. Egg shaped. D. Circular shaped.
The correct answer is option B.
Horseshoe shaped. Question 13. For the survival of fish in a river stream, the minimum dissolved oxygen is prescribed. A. 3 ppm. B. 4 ppm. C. 5 ppm. D. 10 parts per million.
The correct answer is option B.
Horseshoe shaped. Question 14. In a fully mechanized composting plant, involves A. Mechanized receipt. B. Mechanized segregation. C. Mechanized pulverizing of refuse. D. All of these.
The correct answer is option C. 45m.
Question 15. Self-cleansing velocity is A. Velocity at dry weather flow. B. Velocity of water at flushing. C. Velocity at which no accumulation remains in the drains. D. Velocity of water in a pressure filter.
The correct answer is option C.
Velocity at which no accumulation remains in the drains. Question 16. If the overland flow from the critical point to the drain is 8 kilometers and the difference in level is 12.4 meters, the inlet time is A. 2 hours. B. 3 hours. C. 4 hours. D. 5 hours.
The correct answer is option C.
4 hours. Question 17. An inverted siphon is designed generally for A. 1 pipe. B. 2 pipes. C. 3 pipes. D. 4 pipes.
The correct answer is option A, 2 meters per second.
Question 18. A rainfall may be classified as acidic if its pH value is less or equal to A. 6. B. 7. C. 5. D. 6.5.
The correct answer is option D, ovaries testis.
Question 19. When drainage to sewage ratio is 20, the peak dry weather flow is A. 20% of the design discharge. B. Slightly less than 5% of the design discharge. C. Slightly more than 5% of the design discharge. D. None of these.
The correct answer is option B.
Slightly less than 5% of the design discharge. Question 20. For treating the sewage of a large city, you will recommend A. A sedimentation tank and an activated sludge treatment plant. B. A plant consisting of imhoff tanks with low-rate trickling filters. C. Sedimentation tanks with high-rate trickling filters. D. None of these.
The correct answer is option A.
A sedimentation tank and an activated sludge treatment plant. Question 21. In sewers, the effect of scouring is more on A. Top side. B. Bottom side. C. Horizontal side. D. All sides.
The correct answer is option A, 2 meters per second.
Question 22. The dimensions of a rectangular settling tank are length 24 meters, width 6 meters and depth 3 meters. If 2-hour detention period for tanks is recommended, the rate of flow of sewage per hour is A. 204 cubic meters. B. 208 cubic meters. C. 212 cubic meters. D. 216 cubic meters. E. 220 cubic meters.
The correct answer is option D.
216 cubic meters. Question 23. The screens are fixed A. Perpendicular to the direction of flow. B. Parallel to the direction of flow. C. At an angle 30 degrees to 60 degrees to the direction of flow. D. None of these.
The correct answer is option C.
At an angle 30 degrees to 60 degrees to the direction of flow. Question 24. In primary sedimentation, the 0.2 mm inorganic solid gets separated if specific gravity is A. 2.25. B. 2.50. C. 2.55. D. 2.65. E. 2.75.
The correct answer is option D.
2.65. Question 25. Pick up the incorrect statement from the following. A. Manholes are provided in sewer pipes at suitable intervals. B. Catch basins are generally provided in sewers for carrying drainage discharge. C. Inlets are generally provided in all sewers. D. None of these.
The correct answer is option C.
Inlets are generally provided in all sewers. Question 26. Clogging of sewers is caused due to A. Silting. B. Low discharge. C. Greasy and oily matters. D. Domestic wastes thrown in manholes. E. All the above.
The correct answer is option C. Potentiometer.
Question 27. A sewer pipe contains 1 mm sand particles of specific gravity 2.65 and 5 mm organic particles of specific gravity 1.2. The minimum velocity required for removing the sewerage is A. 0.30 meters per second. B. 0.35 meters per second. C. 0.40 meters per second. D. 0.45 meters per second. E. 0.50 meters per second.
The correct answer is option D.
0.45 meters per second. Question 28. The coagulant widely used for sewage treatment is A. Alum. B. Ferric chloride. C. Ferric sulfate. D. Chlorinated copperas.
The correct answer is option C.
4 hours. Question 29. House connections to the laterals is generally made by A. RCC. B. PCC. C. Cast iron. D. Glazed stonewares.
The correct answer is option D.
Glazed stonewares. Question 30. The ratio of maximum sewage flow to average sewage flow for mains up to 1 meter in diameter is A. 1.5. B. 2.0. C. 3.0. D. 4.0.
The correct answer is option B.
2.0. Question 31. Dilution method of disposing of sewage is not preferred to A. When sewage is fresh. B. When diluting water has high dissolved oxygen content. C. When diluting water is used for water supply near the point of sewage disposed. D. When the diluting water is having flow currents. E. None of these.
The correct answer is option C.
When diluting water is used for water supply near the point of sewage disposed. Question 32. For house drainage minimum gradient is A. 1 in 60. B. 1 in 80. C. 1 in 10. D. 1 in 400.
The correct answer is option C. 3.0 m.
Question 33. If the side of a square sewer is 1000 mm, the diameter of a hydraulically equivalent circular section is A. 1045 mm, B. 1065 mm, C. 1075 mm, D. 1095 mm.
The correct answer is option D.
1095 mm. Question 34. The ratio of minimum hourly flow to the average flow of sewage is A. 1/4, B. 1/3, C. 1/2, D. 3/4.
The correct answer is option A, 2 meters per second.
Question 35. Biochemical oxygen demand B.O.D for the first 20 days in generally referred to A. Initial demand, B. First stage demand, C. Carbonaceous demand, D. All of these.
The correct answer is option C, 45 m.
Question 36. Flocculated particles do not change their A. Size, B. Shape, C. Weight, D. None of these.
The correct answer is option D, settlable solids.
Question 37. For non-scouring velocity 5 meters per second, the type of sewers generally preferred to is A. Cast iron sewers, B. Cement concrete sewers, C. Glazed bricks sewers, D. Stoneware sewers.
The correct answer is option C,
Glazed bricks sewers. Question 38. Disposal to sewage in large cities is done in A. Irrigation, B. Dilution, C. Oxidation, D. Putrefaction.
The correct answer is option D, sulfur dioxide.
Question 39. The gas which may cause explosion in sewers is A. Carbon dioxide, B. Methane, C. Ammonia, D. Carbon monoxide.
The correct answer is option A, 2 meters per second.
Question 40. In RC sewer pipes, the percentage longitudinal reinforcement to the cross-sectional area of concrete is kept A. 10.0, B. 5.0, C. 2.0, D. 0.25.
The correct answer is option D,
0.25. Question 41. The asbestos cement pipes are generally laid A. horizontally, B. vertically, C. at an angle of 30 degrees, D. at an angle of 60 degrees.
The correct answer is option A, 2 meters per second.
Question 42. Chlorination of water is done for the removal of A. bacterias. B. Suspended solids. C. Sediments. D. Hardness.
The correct answer is option D, settlable solids.
Question 43. For evaporation and measurement of settlable solids, the apparatus used is A. A jar. B. A breaker. C. A test tube. D. An Imhoff cone.
The correct answer is option B. More than 7.
Question 44. In C units the power of sound is represented in A. kgs. B. joules. C. newtons. D. watts.
The correct answer is option D.
watts. Question 14. A drop manhole is provided if A. A sewer drops from a height. B. A branch sewer joins the main sewer at higher level. C. A lamp is inserted to check obstruction. D. None of these.
The correct answer is option D at 150 liters per capita.
Question 46. The sewage is pumped up. A. From low-lying areas. B. From flat areas. C. From basements. D. Across a high ridge. E. All the above.
The correct answer is option E.
All the above. Question 47. Removal of oil and grease from sewage is known. A. Screening. B. Skimming. C. Filtration. D. None of these.
The correct answer is option C, 3.0 m.
Thanks for watching. Please comment, like and share. Please comment, like and share.